Welcome back to the Dol Amroth campaign. It is an interesting time to be of the Amrothian inclination. We have had setbacks, we have had triumphs, and we have had a political revolution in the south because the Ardenaim have taken Finabel, formerly the capital of Harad, our enemy, and now the capital of the Ardenaim, now neutral to us. Not quite allied yet. We need to see where this goes, but for now at least, I am pretty happy with the short-term result of this. We might just end up with a powerful neighbor very close to us, but while they're getting powerful, Harad is getting weaker, and that is quite nice, is it not? I think it is. I think it is. In the meantime, we are developing our settlements for all that money can buy, and perhaps we should also plow some money into our military before too long. I have an ambition that training some lovely cavalry in Dol Amroth would be good. For now though, we're investing in mines and roads. I mean, it'll all help a little bit. And the governor's quarters here, well, you know, extra population growth, and the Masons Guild House here, all good. Whew. And we have a budget now. We have a budget, which is amazing because we used to be up against it with money. But right now, despite our small coffer size, we do get a decent income, which means we can start really doing something with this place, for instance, as well. cpttotalwaffle shall become quite the place for recruitment, I dare wager. But for now, let's end the turn and see what the Candish hordes are up to. They bested us at Terathoros by the skin of their teeth, and now they're coming back to bite us once again. Beyond Halls is, yeah, that's besieged, and, Terathoros should be captured. Well, on that we agree, good gentlemen, on that we do agree. Oh, what's this? A weak garrison. I wonder. It would take a very, very lucky spy to get us into Terathoros in one turn, and if we don't get in, Istion would be forfeit, essentially. And maybe he would be forfeit even if he were to get in, because we don't have the means to defend it, really. Yeah, it's an interesting situation, this. Because we have a huge army of cavalry, so they are in the reach of that fort over there. And here's what I'm thinking. Oh, Kakmak, we meet again! But this time I have a few reinforcements. Okay, so he means to ambush. And that means we attack.
Let them have it, man.
So here we are. The attempt to ambush us did not succeed very well. And so here we are. We have initiative, my friends. Righty-ho! Pikes, march upon the nobles. Guardsmen, do what you will against the marauders. The nomad horsemen, We shall do something with We'll give them a militia pirate sandwich. That should be nice. Okay. And Istion, you need to pin down that general's bodyguard, because otherwise our pikes won't be able to really do much against them. Come, my friends, it is time that we charge the cursed foe. Oh, no, don't want that. Okay, Nomad Axeman walking into our troops. Marauders getting slaughtered. What's happening here? Oh, hello, Nomad Warriors. Okay. Yeah, our those Nomad Horsemen, they can beat us. Okay. Guardsmen. We need to do something. Yeah, but those Nomad Warriors are too few to stop the pirates, so that's nice. Oh, charge through the lines. And let the pikemen pick up the slack. Good man, Istian. You made it with relatively few losses. Alright. Let's try once again to hunt for the nobles. Three warriors left. We don't need to worry about those. We can just charge right into the cavalry now. Let's not get hung up on units like that. Okay, we have marauders coming in to try and assault us in the back, no doubt. Haha! How do you like that, you horse buggers? And here, the last Baroon hunter is poked to death. A beautiful sight indeed. Ah, and the nobles come. Okay. Oh well, march upon them like a zombie horde or something. Yeah. Good, good, good. The marauders don't like it. But apparently our Royal Swan Guard are not liking what they're getting either. Come on, you must be able to take them on. Ho ho ho, what's this? Variag nobles charging into spearmen. The
battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
That is a matchup that we might be able to win. Especially if the pikemen join in. Pirates, how you doing? Yeah, okay, you're celebrating. You only lost 3/4 of your battalion. It's nothing, it's nothing. Okay. Brrr, charge them! Slice their armor into very thin bits. Oh yes, yes, the pikemen come, the pikemen come, the pikemen come, and they do lovely things. And they try to force their way through the pikes. That's a bad move, Variag nobles, just so you know. The last marauder fights and falls. Now only Kakmak himself remains. It's a sorry excuse for an army we have left, but we will be able to retrain them at Barad Han eventually. I just need to move outside the influence of the captain nearby. Yeah, keep stabbing him. Keep stabbing him. You're doing well, you're doing well. There you go. Kakmak is gone. How's that for vengeance?
Pursue and run them down.
Excellent stuff. Yeah, we're done here.
It could have been we that were slain and defeated on the field, but fate has been kind and delivered us victory.
Oh dear. I actually think we did reasonably well, because we only lost the lowest value troops we had. And then, I mean, of course we lost some cavalry militia. That's sort of par for the course with those guys. But the pikemen. It was all about the pikemen, and they delivered once again. And off they go. Back to nowhere. Alright, so, here's the plan. We're just going to park some Corsair Raiders and pikemen into that fort. You know what, we're going to put the guardsmen in there as well. Then our cavalry can be retrained. Not in Barad Han, I take it. No. That's an infantry haven, but, you know, our cavalry can get to Linear. And Istion, you can go to Barad Han. Where more troops are waiting for retrainment. And of course, we have wonderful troops at Gerbal Tol Falas. Coastal Wardens accepted. There we go.
By your command.
Shall we get some Amrothian squires? Since we're just going to be fighting cavalry archers all the time, Amrothian guardsmen is probably a better bet. We'll just have one of them, and then we'll also build a leather worker. It'll be nice to have some good training facilities. Ah yes, and then we have these buggers coming along. Wonderful. Let's start putting troops where we want them. And these guys can go to Dol Amroth. And next turn we can take a lot of troops and put them into forts and ship them over. And then we can probably retake Tithotalos. That's sort of the aim here. Now, it was brought to my attention that the Amrothian archer does have decent armor. There they are. And yes, indeed, they have 6 armor. But if the thought is that this makes them better than the ImraKILL Mariners, I'm afraid you're mistaken, because these have 8 armor. Of course, they're more pricey, but they also have better missile attack. They have better range, better accuracy, better movement speed. It's just all around lovely. So I think I'm going to stick with them for the most part, because they do deliver where it counts. You could say that the Amrothian archer is cheap, but I do tend to like quality over quantity, especially when morale can also play a factor, and cheaper archers, not the best for morale. Okay, what do we have here? We have an enemy. Let's see what they have. Ooh, okay. An actually pretty decent army, all things considered. We could take some troops from Umbar and move them up. That's an option. Yeah. How's the culture going here? Coming up on 50% soon. And once we hit 75, the Haven Guard becomes available. I want a shipwright in here, so we can get the mariners. Can we get an additional spy in these lands? Yes, we can. And so we will. We can take some of these cheaper troops and ship them up toward Gobermirlund. I mean, if Harad will continue to just plow troops into that, then they can just be my guests, really. First, we'll just put them into a fort there. And we'll put these into the fort as well. It'll incur a little bit of expense in the short term, but that's okay. That's okay. Nobody is coming anywhere near Ardomir at the moment, but this captain might have a plan. We will see. We will see. Now, what do you say? Do you want to ceasefire? No? No? No, you don't. No. Khand, of course, does not want to ceasefire because they have troops moving through our lands. Not the other way around. I think we need these squires retrained as well. But one turn from now they can make it to that fort. So, yeah, or we could ship them over, actually. It's not a bad idea. Belendur, grab these lads. You know what? Maybe these lads as well. The pikemen are being retrained at the moment, but actually, we could just retrain everything at Tolvalas, and that would save us recruitment potential in Badhan. And I would be happy with that. Yeah, let's train a Gondor militia just to keep some troops there at all times. Gondor militia are decent for that. Now this fella is a Nimrod mariner, isn't he? He sure is. And he's a decent governor now, that he's been cracking it for a while. So soon as Barthan has a shipwright, we'll put him there, but that'll take a while actually. Or maybe his fate should be Gober Mirlon to replace ImraKILL once the shipwright gets underway here. I think that's a good idea. So let's work on that. Let's work on that. For now, we're converting Khaldun, but once we hit 50%, I'm thinking here, then we can take our spy. Or maybe we can take one of them already actually, and just move them to Gober Mirlon, because we need a spy in there to convert ever more people. Another turn, please. We have been besieged, my friends. Besieged, I tell you. What a day.
Yes,
what a fate that has befallen us. And shall we say hello to some goblins? Well, maybe, eventually. Perhaps.
I shall continue tomorrow.
I'm not in a rush, though. I'll wait for a quest. Master Mason's Hall in Bartharn. Yeah. Looks like a decent thing to do. And here, more pikemen for tier trade. Maybe there are other things we could do too. We could build a leather worker, boosting income, bettering our troops. All good things as far as I'm concerned. Superior leather armor. Yeah, but we'll need some pretty damn good armor in order to upgrade upon the troops we have there. So might not be. It's not a quick win, but it's quick to build and it's a step on the journey. Come, my friends, go into Gobbletol for us and be happy. We can take some of these back. Moving ashore. Alright. I'll grab some of the complete compliments and put them in the fort. Yeah, we can take these guys as well, and then grab these. Barthan, can you retrain eventually? Yes, you can. Eventually. Good. Palandur.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
Indeed, full sails.
As you wish. Mariners! A fine day to sail.
You can sit there for a little turn, that's okay. Gondor Cavalry Militia, let's get you to Linear. And retrain you when able. These guys into a fort. And if they want to attack this fort, they can, but it will actually cause them disproportionate losses simply because of towers. It's a lovely thing. It's a similar story over here.
I will not waste words on you.
They probably won't attack on the next turn, and if they do, that is a pretty rash strategy. So, I'm happy to let things play out as they currently are. Do we need a Mason's Guildhouse in there? It wouldn't be bad, that's for sure.
Your will, my lord.
And it looks like we will have visitors in Khaldun very soon. So, for that purpose, we'll bring together our reinforcements.
I will not waste words on you. I will not waste words on you.
So that we might more easily counter the captain coming in.
My lord.
Chicken farming. Is that the most pressing matter at the moment? Perhaps not. But it's also hard to see a better investment for the money at the moment in here. So, it'll be fine to get it. It'll be fine to get it. You know, it's a long-term solution to short-term issues, but even long-term solutions, if you just let them play out, it really does make a difference. To just let your cities grow. Let your castles prosper.
Awaiting your command.
Awaiting your command. Maybe we should bring Amandir into the foreground.
Protect the blood of Captain of Gondor. Protect the blood of
He'll be a decent infantry commander, if nothing else, than his logistical abilities are limited. Maybe it's because he feels like a bit more of a governess type these days. That can be unlearned, of course. But even so, we could actually get to Tir Thoros this turn. Oh, but that will not be with our best troops, though. So it's a bit of a challenge. Pinnath Cavalry. A decent little thing, but actually, yeah, they're very close in most respects to our squires. Got better morale, that's for sure, and that matters. It matters. For now, though, I think I'm happy to just give it another turn. I go to fill my cup of tea, and what happens then? Well, by the white tea in my cup, it looks like our number's up, and Adunacor is doing the lifting of the, well, phone. Anyway, silly metaphor. Anyhow. It looks like we'll be fighting these guys. They have a single ram, which means a single point of failure. So I am more than happy to take this battle to them.
Break their will.
There is nothing like a good cup of tea to put the waffle in me. Now, my good men, stand ready at the walls. We shall blast these infernal desert folk until they crawl back to their huts. They have pikemen on the ram. That's a little annoying, but it's not too bad. We can live with that. Oh, hello. You're coming at me, Trollman Hunters? Are you? Are you? Okay. There you go. Smackety smack. Oh. Dumb javelins. Anyway.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to
Decent
fight.
little charge. Get away from those bloody hunters. We don't want them. Ah, the ram will need to be disrupted. Okay, let's do that. Best route is this one. Oh lord, they are incompetent. They can't manage a ram. The sadness on display. Are they at least preparing for a charge from a... No, no, they're just leaving themselves completely vulnerable. That's amazing.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
Let's charge. Charge, I say! Not just run willy-nilly into their backs. Oh well.
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates.
Right. Okay, we're running out of time on the gate here, but still, our towers have taken out a third of them. Oops, hello. See what happens? Oh, and then they pursue us. Ha ha ha, delaying the enemy even further. Good, good, good. And we attack them once again, Yes, we attack them once again. We will always attack them. We shall rout them, we shall flank them. And we'll always attack them once again. Oh, look at that. The Trollman Hunters grabbing the ram. Sorry. I just had to do it. Ha! 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 Harad. You have been bested. Beaten, battered, your hopes shattered. What will you do but crawl back to your desert? And I'll just pick off your troops because I find it funny. Come on, guys. Oh, look, the Trollman warriors have yet to flee the field completely. Nom 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 nom. And... yeah. Even a frontal charge into the pikemen. This lad can survive it all. Until he can't anymore. And we have given him the... not Prince. Lord Adrian. No. ImraKILL. A little bit of a bloody nose. I think we're good.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of only the...
That's a hefty price for a few trollmen. And they're fine with that, apparently. Let's see what can do. They attack Tirthride with trash cavalry. Woohoo! My favorite. Ah, gotta love. I'm just going, cowards! I've always enjoyed that delivery. Okay. A spy in Umbar could probably move on to new places. We're at 75%, and that's pretty good as far as anything constructive is concerned. So, boom, in you go, and oh, look at that. That is not an army worthy of what we now have in here. And they know it, and they know it. We could probably beat them with nothing but ImraKILL himself. Or maybe our lovely Nurimion lad wants the glory. It shall be seen. Let's see. Do we have... ooh, decent trade opportunities, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good investment. Let's do it. If we can upgrade that settlement's income to about 2,000, that's a good deal for me. Kulas, let's have a look at the army coming to get us. Oh, look at that. A couple of pikeman units. And that that army will be thoroughly unhorsed. What do we have over here? Some infantry. Okay. And Jagadai is also mainly cavalry, but a bit more of the trash infantry. Fine, fine. Tyrannosaurus, largely unguarded. Ha 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 ha. And that means we can start assembling an army. We'll assemble it over here with this fort. Or maybe we should actually send them by boat. Maybe we could get the drop on them, so to speak. But we'll set... nah. No, we'll meet up next turn. All the troops at the fort, and then they'll move out to Tyrannosaurus. And once that has been taken, maybe we can actually put pressure on Kand by taking her the Nur as well. while Tearthride holds the line, or Mistvan holds the line in Tearthride. Blah blah blah. Linear, you're restraining troops. Life is good. Hello, Kuyon. You beautiful bastard. More Amrothian pikemen? Yes, I think that is a lovely idea. What else do we need? We need to build something in Mirlond, though. A militia garrison would be nice. It does remove a bit of corruption, so there's that. And we need to wait a bit before we can actually make good on the potential of a shipwright for Nimrodel mariners and stuff like that anyway. So it's either that or we build a Mason's Guild house, but the thing we can actually afford right now is the militia garrison, and it would also be helpful, so let's do it. Let's do it. Ardamir. You would get decent use out of trades, but that will especially be the case once you can trade with regions like Shafra and also Ankarakmir over there. And that's not possible just yet.
Your order.
You are brave to seek an audience with us like this.
I'm just going to offer this until you take it, Serpent Lord Musab. Now, maybe what we need here is growth and corruption management. So if we put those two together, we add a militia garrison, you know, then suddenly everything looks a bit better, doesn't it? Public fountains would be good too. Yeah, let's start with the public fountains, then we build governor's quarters, and then we'll see where we are at. Maybe some communal farming as well. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Because we want this to turn into a strong Gondorian fortress. These fellas can move south. Link up with the others. Oh, we should get these horsemen as well. Don't we have another navy? Oh yes, we do. Over there, please. And here we can maybe retrain some of these? No, not yet. We'll get there. Eventually we'll get there.
Disembarking. Your will,
Boom, 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 boom.
Orders. Your will, my lord. Ships ready.
And then this navy can move over here. Get some more troops. Maybe send them to Gobel Mirlond. Time will tell. A barracks in Gobel Mirlond would also be quite nice. Let's see how the economy pans out though. A turn passes and Kand does not attack Tearthride. But they haven't given up yet.
My lord.
Time will tell. Time will reveal what they're waiting for. And what do we have here? Yagatai coming as well. With Yubair as well. Oh dear, oh dear. Well. As it happens though, we have been gathering up troops in Barathan, so you can just come when you please, my friends. I will be ready for you. I will be more than ready.
Ships ready.
For now though, maybe that should be it. Nah, we can take these troops from here and send them to a fort somewhere. Maybe the fort here. Yes, yes, that's good. Dooba-dooba-doo. Down you go.
Yes, sir. Full sails. We can go no further.
Some short-term expenditure. And then Mithrast, you finish your sheep farming. Nice. Though, what you should get after that is a bit of a mystery. Perhaps, I mean, a shipwright would definitely help. Oh my god, it would help. Okay, so if we can afford that, that'll be a pretty neat boost, for sure. Undermining network is coming to Dol Amroth. Yes, lovely. Lovely. But of course, this is coinciding with what could be described as a bit of a shortfall in cash revenue. So let's send some folk into that fort. And here's the plan. No matter what they go for, the people garrisoned somewhere will be able to support one another. So the folks in the fort here can help Barathon, the folks in Barathon can help the fort. And there are folks enough in Barathon to hold that.
I will not waste words on you. I will not waste words on you.
So even if the worst comes to pass and Yubayur just goes suicide mission on Barathon and Jagadai takes on the fort, which would be, I mean, most disadvantageous to us, then we can just pilfer Yubayur and send reinforcements to the fort, and all will be well. So I'm pretty confident about this. And then we save a little bit as well while we're waiting for our troops to rest. And then we have our little Haradrim friends over here. Forward! We shall quell this evil! Yes, indeed. Hudapar! You have put yourself in quite a bad position now.
Let them have it, man.
There is nothing quite like standing with an army that you know is fully capable of completely eviscerating the enemy. And then just putting start battle. And seeing your archers preparing from the outset to virtually bombard the enemy. And then we send out cavalry on the flanks. Our archers redirect their fire toward their spearmen. And then we attack their archers with our cavalry. It's a beautiful thing. It is wonderful. It is a thing of glory.
If we continue, only half the enemy force remains.
Archers, you can stop now. ImraKILL. Oh my god, the Haradrim spearmen have already run away. Okay, pikemen, keep at them. Oops, hello there. Countercharge. It's the best way to prevent losses sometimes.
Pursue and run them down.
And yeah, we're done here. But we did lose some anyway. Bloody hell. That's the annoyance of fighting cavalry, everybody. On full display. You see how, I mean, there are several times where the Gondor militia have had the opportunity of some of their troops catching those guys, but because of their regimental discipline, they failed to. But it's okay. Norovny has taken care of this little issue. Of catching prisoners, that is. And now they refuse to take the prisoners. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
We've destroyed them.
We've destroyed them. And then we put folks to where they are free upkeep so that we have a little bit of money next turn. Because we need some money to go around. You go to get the meal on. Keep on working on that population. It's steadily making us a bit more popular, and it makes ImraKILL's job easier, even though he is a fearless guy, as it appears. What else do we need to do? We could blockade a dock. It's always nice to do. Well, it's always naughty to do, but when naughty is nice, life is filled with spice. Train some guardsmen to guard the town as it were. Put cavalry into a fort so that they might actually join the army marching for Teratholos. And then let's see what happens when we press the button. It would seem they go for the fort. And Yubair is laser focused on Gerbermierland, which I am not sure is wise, but you know, to each his own. And oh, Zaire, having failed in Mirland, says, how about I go for a numerically superior opponent this time? No, not a good idea, my friend. Not a good idea, but we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Lynn here. What do you have here? Lynn here. Not much, actually. We just want this place to grow. And it is growing decently. A port would be nice. And probably more beneficial than the statistics initially let on. Because it opens trade with a whole new market, you see. Khaldun. What are you doing? Well... Trade would expand nicely with roads. But we also want this place to become a recruitment hub, and we want to grow it, and we want corruption to get lower. So all those things combined makes a Steward's Hall a nice option. Then we could tech into stables of higher quality. We could even go beyond the guard barracks, probably. But getting a guard barracks will also be a pretty neat idea, actually. Yeah. But I like the idea of getting the knight's stables, I believe it is. A prince's stables, ooh. Where we get the Seaward Lancers. A wonderful cavalry unit, which would absolutely change a few things in the south if we could get some of those guys. It would absolutely change things. Nasani, hello, hello, hello. Yes, you come with all your troops, you come with all your might. But I have a horse, and you don't. And the mines at Dol Amroth doing good things, because they probably enabled us to also get purchase on the roads, which is good. Roads making more profitability and inevitability. More profitability and inevitability, yes. Yeah, some dirt paths would probably also be a nice idea for Gerbermierland, to be honest. But for now, we can't dance around this warm porridge any longer. Sorry, Scandinavian expression. And so we shall send troops to help Istion. Now he has largely a cavalry force, so wherever we put our infantry army, it will be useful. And Barathan is out of reach of enemies. So I'm going to say we just take everything. With the exception of Amandir, because we need him to keep order and all those things.
Yes. Marching to war.
Yagadai! You have a lot of troops. Are you ready to intercept the greatest infantry army Dol Amroth has ever produced? Well, you better be.
Give them no quarter this day, men.
Here we are. The White City, the Shining Star. So, we have pikemen. And quite a few of them. We have boots on the ground as well, with shields and swords and spears. Amphilas pikemen joining their Ambrosian friends. They have a lower charge bonus and a slightly lower upkeep. Slightly higher price though. Anything else that distinguishes them? Better morale? Okay, that's actually a very nice thing. Okay. Okay. What shall we do here? Is this the best place to set up? Maybe not. Maybe we will actually... Oh, this is much better. Sorry guys, I'm going over here. We'll just have to move everybody. That's okay though. So, then the plan becomes to have coastal wardens and all those lovely guys right out up front. Then we will have pikemen on the flanks, and we'll have our main infantry loitering around over here. Alright, and then we have friends coming in from the flanks. It'll be interesting to see the enemy respond, but for now we're just going to try and drag them across the field toward us over here. Perhaps we should take a couple of these units and put them over here. Team 6. SEAL Team 6, come over this way. No reason to hurry. And apparently they don't feel much reason to hurry either, but they are sending troops at us. Okay. Interesting. So, marauders. Oh! I like that. Come with your horsemen, come with your marauders. I shall gladly welcome them with sticks. Very long sticks, that is. Perhaps it would even be favorable to us to face them on like this. Because if they flank us, they're going to face a hill against them on each side. You know what? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move our troops this way. Does that get their attention though? Nope. It does not. Actually, this will be quite nice, sort of a double line effect. Hello, why don't we meet in the middle? Good. Good, good, good. And we still have plenty of time. Do they respond? Do they bollocks? Well then. Militia's ready, sir. Good, good. I like it when my militia is ready. So what I think we should do is try to draw out their missile cavalry. This can be done in a number of ways. I will stick with Running out the pirates. Come, my friends, come! I'm running some pirates towards you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? No? Nothing? Ah! Look at that. La 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 la. And here come the Maroon Raiders, as predictable as the sun on their banners. Okay. Guardsmen. Okay, good, good, good. So, we have Nimrod Mariners. You can shoot those Raiders. Black Reveil Archers can shoot these guys. And yes, they can shoot all they like at our shielded lads. Ha 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 ha. How do you like it, Canned? How do you like it? I may have lost relative, you know, a few more, but we're taking out their most valuable units, and then the rest of their army will quickly fall. Oh, they don't like it. They don't like it. Hmm. They're basically not even focusing on our Corsair Raiders either. They're just like, those guys, they're useless. They're just there to bait us. And why is it working? Why is it working? They seem to ask themselves. Well, I'd be asking myself that pretty probing question as well. Okay. Ah! There's one guy just still standing there. Excellent. Let's see what happens if we just spice it up with an Istian charge. No? Nothing? Well then, I'll just charge him into the archers. No problem. Okay. How do you like it? Yeah, we sacrificed a few of his men, but actually, one of his men? No other deaths? It's pretty damn miraculous. Considering. Alright then, Canned, your move. This tit for tat is getting a little bit tinny. Oh, don't you agree? Straight into you. Oh, you're not gonna stand for it, you say? That wasn't what you were bargaining for, you say. That's getting a little aggressive, I say. What do we have here? Nomad Horseman. Lovely, says I. Would they like to be the apple of the eye of my shooters? Yes. Oh lord, this is glorious. Yes, let's get the pikemen to move in on that particular event. Maroon Raiders, out of the game. Soon, their cavalry will be the same. Oh my lord, this is glorious. This is wonderful. This is lovely. The sight of this is as welcome to me as my tea in the morning. Yeah, we can't really catch them. But what we can do is smack up their Nomad Axemen. Like there's no tomorrow. And for those Nomad Axemen, there won't be a tomorrow. So it's quite fitting, I think. They still have some cavalry, of course, and they will use it, and they will be annoying with it, but, you know, that's just par for the course with Canned. Par for the Candish course, if you will. Oh, and the Nomad Axemen don't like the treatment they're getting. Well, that's too bad, because I do. Alright, let's get those marauders. What's happening here? Oh, let's see. More marauders. And we charge into the marauders and they will flee. That's just how it is. That's how it will be. Good, good, good. Okay. Our squires are doing a good job too. Let's get these guys to bunch up and go this way and attack the step archers from behind. Istion, similar job. And that is not the best use of your talents, gentlemen, so let's get you out of there. We have infantry for slogging the enemy to death, so let us use them appropriate to their talents. Yes, yes.
Press onward.
A glorious victory is in sight, my friends. A glorious evening awaits. Oh, what is this? Okay, we'll have to countercharge them, bad bedfellows. No, ha ha ha.
Behold how
Our
our
countercharge
coward
routed them.
It's time to press.
Excellent. Everyone runs. Our archers shall now stop shooting at will. Same with our marines. Squires, if you will. Let's capture everyone before they run over the hill. And there are quite a lot of them, so it'll be a challenge. But it's a challenge in which I trust you will excel. Can we get these? Oh, probably. With their trajectory, it's going just fine. Actually, the guardsmen are running them down no trouble. What are these guys? Have they been taking marathon courses from the elves or what? What's going on there? And then we'll just deploy toward the step archers there and alright. You 58 lads, where can you go for a good catch? Step archers over there. That's a bit meager, isn't it? Oh, that might be the general, a nomad warrior no less. Well, let's ensure that this nomad keeps from getting a home, okay? Ah, yes. Or actually, we'll give him a home. An Amrothian prison camp. Am I happy with how many we've captured? Yes, I just want those archers. Istion, you've captured enough people. You've done enough. You're very tired and I understand why. Your slightly less tired squires will be more than capable of capturing these buffoons. And captured they are.
This is a clear victory.
So, we have lost some people. Some guardsmen, some marines. Yeah. The Corsair raiders, notably, offered up as sacrifice. Thank you. But overall, a very successful battle, I'd say. I would gladly replicate these numbers any day. So, Variags, shall we get some cash going, or do you want the Variax? The axe. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. No biggie. No biggie.
Ready your weapons. My lord.
Let's do a quick merger. See if any souls are in desperate need of retraining. Perhaps these guardsmen, they can go back. Yeah. But everyone else is above 100 except for the Corsairs, who will have the admirable task of pulling the ram. Or pushing it, more like. So, how do these guys get on? 3 turns until this town will have to not besieged anymore. Okay, I think we'll need both of all this movement point potential that we have in order to reach Thoros in 2 turns. So that's what we're going to do. And these cavalrymen can reach it in 1 turn. Oh, that's pretty nice. Actually then, why don't we put all the cavalry in that fort? Just because we can. And there the rest go on. Then, we also have Baymildir. And you can send troops into forts, and thus make us money. Lovely. Pikemen, Mariners, Haven Guard. The best that our realm has to offer. Now we have Sayer. Another one. So here we are on another field of battle. We are gonna shoot the enemy and prattle on about whatever happens. When we shoot our enemy and prattle on about whatever happens. And they march forth like the idiots they are. Another volley, my friends. Let's send in the militia. Archers, switch focus to the pikemen. Cavalry, go and smash.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Lovely.
The battle is very much
Archers,
in our favor.
stop what you're doing. Cavalry,
Pursue and run them down.
move in pursuit. What a lovely day. That's the captain done away with. Well, you have a new command already. Just, it's over there. Just go get him. Schmuck.
Awed by the
There we go.
victory we have won here today.
Excellent stuff. And the Royal Swan Guard gains experience once again. Good job on the Mariners and the Amrothian Archers. And they take the ransom yet again.
They will not waste words on you.
Oh, yes, and since we captured the captain, he's been demoted and replaced by a new one, Wazmir. Fair enough. Back we go. And now we actually have a little bit of money to throw around. Which could be instrumental in getting new operations off the ground. Practice range in Lynn here. Actually, I'd rather train pikemen, to be honest. And I would like a blacksmith there. There are many things I'd like. But maybe we should also save up a bit, get that ship right, because that will make a difference to Methrast's economy. And similar things could be said for Etheland, maybe with Merchant's Wharves. Let's just have a look. So, 801 with the roads currently in progress, and... okay. A little, and a lovely bit of building income, though. And that building income would be worth it on its own. So, not a bad call, I suppose. Khaldun, though, you can get pikemen. And that gives me joy. But maybe the public fountains is where we should really get some good stuff. Because what we also want this place to grow and upgrade and those things. And the trade links here are also decent, yeah. But we want the place to grow. So since we can afford that one at the moment, then might be a good idea. More turns, I say. Although,
My lord.
here's the thing. We could actually secure cash by doing this. What do you say? It's a wonderful deal. You know, a hand-bound map of the land, courtesy of Dol Amroth. And then we can get the Steward Hall that we so desperately desire. And we now have forces to shield this place from further harm. These guys can come in at a day's notice to Göbel Mirlond, and this fort is of course well enough defended to deal with year by year, one should think. Overall, let's just hope that Kant decides to finally attack Tier Thrade. Ah, we're back. And what happens? Well, as we move in on Tier Thoros, Kant changes tack. Okay, that's fair.
Awaiting your command.
Let's see if, just for fun, if Kulas can get inside. He can. 40% chance of getting in this turn. Well, well, well. If that doesn't give me the thrills. Would be great to have another one, though. Sad thing is, we don't.
Orders. By your command.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
But what we do have is a feeling. More than a feeling. Ah, that's not enough.
Let us claim this field.
Okay.
I will not waste words on you.
I project this army to be very likely attacking us. So we'll just get in our cavalry right away. But in case they don't, we'll build rams. And so if they don't attack us, we'll just ram down to Thoros and take it all from there. What we could, of course, do is just be really annoying. Like putting mercenaries there and there
By your command.
and there.
As you wish. I will not waste
I mean, they'll
words on you.
still attack us, of course, because they can. But it'll just be interesting to see how they react to a little wall of insignificance. The wall of insignificance, my friends. And then we have attacks upon Göbel Mirlond and the fort next to
I will
it.
not waste words on you.
So what do we have here? We have Southern Pikemen, we have Faradram archers, and other than that, mostly troops without much in the way of anything. And Göbel Mirlond needs some aid. And they will get it. Oh my lord, they're gonna get it. Good lord, it's gonna be
By your command.
quite a battle, I say.
Your will, my lord.
Smash them! Crash their party and thrash them! ImraKILL could probably do this on his own, but now he's getting help.
Yes, my lord. Preparing the men to attack.
Here we are. The battlefield beckons and calls us by name. Our name being Dol Amroth, and the game, well, it's divide and conquer. Okay, so they have pikemen. We shall shoot them. They have Maroon Raiders. We will shoot them and smash them. It's very little. Okay, we'll start by yes, focusing on the Raiders. Focus on the Raiders first. ImraKILL, just do your thing, my man. Just do your thing. Let the lads go straight for the horse. Horse's mouth? No. No. But the hand that feeds the horse, maybe. I don't know. No. We'll just keep shooting at the annoying little baroon raiders. And we will roll as many R's as the situation calls for. ImraKILL will charge those raiders, and he will murder them. Because the sooner he does that, the sooner our Amrothian archers and mariners can be freed up to shooting at the Southron Warband. Schmack. Good. Okay.
If we continue like this,
all right.
Smash the enemy.
The Southron Warband. Attack our pikes. Okay. Alright, alright. So they are not completely without a brain. Hold out, my friends. Hold out. Give them what for until I can give them more. And then I will. Schmark.
The enemy are badly blooded.
Yeah, that's not the...
They've lost half their men.
How's that brave charge going for you?
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Oh, and they will. Especially once we do this.
The enemy
A little prodding on the back from ImraKILL himself.
down. This is a clear victory.
They take the, well, money, I suppose you would have to say. Yeah, it is money. And then ImraKILL. Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but kill. It's going to be a bridge battle, isn't it? Fun. Turn of events, turn of events, my gullet. We'll just start off right here. They may want to cross the bridge immediately, and if they do, we will take them on. If they don't, our archers will come in and make sure that they do indeed cross the bridge anyway. That is what we're doing here today. So either they come across immediately and ImraKILL kills them, or they decide to stay and then we shoot at them for a bit, at which point they will come across and ImraKILL kills them. That is basically how this is gonna go. Here come the pikes. Stout fellows of the realm. We shall have a Haven Guard on hand. Marinus, use your excellent stamina. Haven Guard, do you have excellent? You do. Oh, it's a lovely thing. Right, you are sort of in position. We just need to impose ourselves a little bit further. Where? How far up do we need to go? Here? A bit further. There we go. Wonderful. Pikes, just stand ready. Oh! They just... Ooh! We're archers, and they are shooting at us, so surely we should just run across the bridge immediately. Yes, surely you must. Into a melee that you cannot hope to win. Aha. Come, my Haradrim friends.
For the moment, the fortune
Come
of
and
battle goes
get
our
it.
way. Let's pray it remains as such. Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, they're really smashing our pikemen a bit. But that said, it's not that grim.
The enemy army
And
flees
there
the
we
field.
go.
Pursue and run them down.
They all flee, and we stop shooting, my friends, because otherwise we'll just end up killing ImraKILL, and that is not what we intend to do.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Let's have a look. Okay, pikemen, 199. So, despite losing quite a lot of people, they actually did perform pretty well. But look at that. Haven Guard, 16 casualties sustained only, 130 killed. Pretty good. 11-11. Completely even stats. You don't see that very often. And they take the money. Well, they give the money. These fellas need to go to Khaldun for retraining. Very good. And you know what? So do these guys. There's a new sheriff in town. His name is ImraKILL. Baratarn, what shall we do with you? We want this place to grow. We just do. So communal farming would be nice. Public fountains would actually be even better. And chicken farming would be good too. And then we put all that together and we'll end up with a growth rate of 3.5%, which is pretty darn decent, I would say. Oh, Warlord Orash. Well, are you feeling a little Orash today? For sitting in there with almost no one to guard you? What a fascinating choice. What fascinating command. But anyhow, I think this episode has done good things, don't you? We have essentially broken the deadlock in which this world, or part of the world, found itself. And now we can look toward new challenges. The taking of Tirathoros. And the dismemberment of Harad. We should also just see what's going on over here. I mean, yeah, Harad and Ardenaim are still at war.
Yes, as you wish, my lord.
It's a fascinating time. And maybe Kashbar will fall before too long. It'll be interesting to see, it'll be interesting to follow. But until then, we'll just have to swallow the fact that there's little else going on at the moment. We do have Warlord Hanad coming along. Faction heir to the realm. Oh. And he might set feet on Baratan's soil and challenge us to a fight.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
And if he does, well, it's his prerogative, really. But here's the thing. We can just ship in troops very quickly. It's a wonderful little ability we have. Actually, we'll probably ship them in for Tolfalas, so that's where we'll put our navy, and we'll also make for the training of more Amrothian squires. And so with all that in the bag, I think there's little else to say than I will see you next time. Of course, now the Harad campaign of this channel has ended in spectacular fashion, and I implore you to go watch the finale. It's quite something. ImraKILL in Moria. You know, need I say more? Anyhow. But unless, you know, that doesn't take your fancy, well, if that is the case, then Dol Amroth will continue next week, where we will see what happens up here in the Straits of the Anduin. It's definitely a sea change in these lands, and I'm looking forward to further episodes. So, write your thoughts below. Is my approach justified? Well, there's only one way to find out. For now, though, be kind to yourself, be good to others, push all the appropriate buttons below, and I will see you soon.